Hello and welcome to the Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse, and this is a collective message for everyone. There will be an area within your life that this full moon will be purging and releasing. It's a full moon lunar eclipse, so the energy is intensified, right? This means that a full moon is generally about releasing, endings, letting go. But a full moon lunar eclipse basically intensifies, amplifies, brings up that energy even more. And we are having it in the sign of Scorpio. And Scorpio is a fixed water sign. So this means all the fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio, will be feeling this energy pretty intensely. Sun, moon, rising, and where you also have placements in the sign of Scorpio, or any fixed sign for that matter, will feel this energy pretty strongly. If you'd like to book a reading, there will be a link down below, as well as a link for appreciation of these videos. But this is going to be an intense feeling, and especially because Scorpio is a water sign. It's about our feelings, and Scorpio rules what is beneath the surface. It also rules where we merge with others, where we share energy with others, where we connect to others. And this full moon is releasing our deepest depths of our soul emotions. So we can find ourselves feeling pretty emotional during this full moon. It will bring up some heightened emotions, some tears, some releasing and triggering by events that are outside of yourself. And what's important to know about fixed signs, especially having eclipses in fixed signs, they are called fixed signs for a reason. Fixed signs are the signs that are least likely to change. It's fixed. That is how it is. So when we have this abrupt, intense energy that brings change, and in an abrupt manner, not in a gentle manner, where the change is in our face, in our reality, and we have to face it, it can bring up pretty intense emotions, and especially because it is in the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio is a water sign, and it's fixed water, so it's where we are fixed in our feelings. Scorpio rules what is hidden. Okay, Scorpio is our power. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto and Mars. Mars predominantly the energy, but it's co-ruled with Pluto. And so because it was first previously only ruled by Mars until Pluto was later discovered and Pluto came into the mix. So what this means, Mars is the energy of action, direction, movement. Mars is motivation. So that's the energy of it. And Mars is known as the god of war in mythology. So it's where we are willing to basically defend our feelings, defend what is important to us, defend what is important to you. And Pluto is lord of the underworld. Death, transformation, power is all Pluto. So we'll be very much aware of what is taking away our power and where we are giving our power to, whether it's a situation, whether it's a person, and secrets will come to light. Full moons are there to illuminate us. A full moon lunar eclipse is there to bring whatever is hidden to the surface in your face for you to see it, hence the triggering. And this is where we have this emotional release, where we come to a realization emotionally of where we can share and no longer share our energy, what we no longer want to be a part of. You need to look back of November of 2022, where we have the eclipse cycles in Taurus. We had a full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus and a new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio. So eclipses take us into the next 6 months. So the major events will happen, right, in that part of the year when we have eclipse season, and we work with the story behind it over the next 6 months. So when this full moon lunar eclipse happens, you'll be closing out cycles from November of last year, as well as stepping into a new story that you will be working with over the course of the next 6 months. So it's a powerful time for transformation, and Scorpio is the sign for transformation. That's why it rules death and rebirth. Literally, something needs to die within your life and something needs to be reborn. And that is why we go through the deepest painful emotions in the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio also rules our psychology. What fears, conflicts, anxiety, things that we want to avoid. It's what we truly wish to avoid. All right, we have Scorpio season in Halloween for a reason. It's where we are, we just don't want to confront it. This is what we suppress. This is what we don't work with on a day-to-day basis because we know, okay, that's too emotionally too much for me, so I'm not going to face that. While this lunar eclipse in the sign of Scorpio is allowing you the opportunity to face your fears, to face the truth, to face what you need to face in order to find your empowerment. And that's the powerful energy of this full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Scorpio. And like I said, fixed sign eclipses are very intense because fixed signs, it is what it is. This is how they like it. They don't like change. Fixed signs are not about change. Our cardinal signs will change. And a full moon is about an ending, letting go, and starting a new cycle. So it's literally a change. And this is why it makes it so painful. This is where you've absorbed energy from your environment while merging with other people. So if you go to work and you have to work with others, you are merging with them. If you're at home and have family and friends, you are merging with them. The people that you merge with, connect to, you've now absorbed that energy. And now you need to look at, do I really want to share energy in these situations anymore? Be it work, family, friends, people that you merge with. And you'll be questioning these things. During this full moon lunar eclipse, we do have Mercury retrograde in the sign of Taurus. The sun is in Taurus opposite this full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio with Uranus in Taurus. Uranus rules chaos, things that abruptly happen, unexpected, in the sign of Taurus with the sun in Taurus. So they are both together. So this makes the change more abrupt, more shocking. And the Scorpio energy within us is like, I have that gut feeling, but maybe I push my gut intuition away and now I have to face it. And during a Mercury retrograde, we are being forced to communicate our sense of authenticity, who we are, what we no longer want to give our power to, what secrets need to come to light that we need to see, whether those are secrets within ourselves, and those secrets are your fears. What makes you afraid? What fear is disempowering you as an individual that you now need to let go of? What attachments that you have that you don't want to let go of, you now need to let go of? And that is why it's deeply painful. If there's ever a sign that rules over our deepest pain, the depths of our soul, what we are afraid of, our psychology, in the essence of where we need to heal in order for empowerment, it is Scorpio. Scorpio rules intimacy. It's about joining with someone else, whether that is a living space, whether you're joining financially, whether you're joining through intimacy, physical intimacy. This is what we are releasing, and it's with the South Node. That means what we are stuck on and giving our power away to, the situations, the places we are absorbing all this energy, is too comfortable for us. And it's no longer serving us, and it's karmic and needs to come to an end. And that's the powerful energy of this full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio. There's so much of healing. You know, the most beautiful gems are found in caves, underground, so forth. And this is the energy, right? Spring water, underground, all from the earth. Why am I bringing this up? Scorpio rules beneath the surface. When you go to the depths of the surface, yes, it's dark, it's scary, it's not comfortable, but that is where you're going to find your greatest treasure. And it's a treasure of your own empowerment and strength to face what challenges you, to let it go. And yes, it's not going to be an easy letting go of. This is with the South Node. This is with, you know, when the truth comes to light, ooh, bam, in my face. Now what do I do? What changes do I need to make? It's a transition that you're going to be working with over the next 6 months. So it's not going to be today. The realization comes during this full moon lunar eclipse, but we will be working with this energy going forward. If you feel emotional, if you're feeling panicked, give yourself some time. This would be a great time to run yourself a beautiful bath, right? It is a full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Scorpio. It isn't water sign. You can put in some beautiful bath salts. Cleanse your energy would be really good. Cleansing during this full moon through baths, you know, taking our time to get out your crystals, using selenite to cut cords and cleanse your energy. Why would I suggest cutting cords during this time? Because Scorpio is where we attach to other people, situations, objects, the way things are. This is what we feel needs to be a certain way. And this full moon lunar eclipse is telling you, no, this is not the way it needs to be, and you need to release, let go, put an end, and move on in your life. You need to move forward. You need to move into a new direction. Yes, it rules over what is hidden, so the truth comes to light. Power struggles will be at play because Mercury is in retrograde. The truth will come out harsh and abrupt, and all of a sudden with Uranus and Taurus is the rules of throat. So it's very direct and in your face, and if you have to deal with harsh conflict at this time, you know, don't put yourself in a situation where you know someone is going to be excessively forceful, because people will feel the need to be forceful. Remember that Scorpio is ruled by Mars. Mars is the god of war. This is where people can want to be forceful with others and domineering and controlling and standing over other people and trying to do things hidden from other people. But the truth will come to light. And Mercury retrograde is very good too with bringing the truth to light. What we missed. That's what Mercury loves to do. What facts did you miss? What did you not think of? Now you're going to see what you need to do in order to create that improvement within your life. And we will very much be thinking and dealing with situations from the past, meaning it's ongoing, right? Something that has been ongoing. Mercury retrograde, the past, South Node is the past. We've been ongoing in this cycle of lacking truth and clarity. And this full moon lunar eclipse is coming to illuminate the truth, to empower you, the truth about yourself and your own fears, and the truth about others and situations around you that are disempowering you. This full moon will have a great purge emotionally on us. It can bring up physical energy where we just feel, I would honestly say, because it's eclipse season, we naturally feel drained, tired, and unwell. But a full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio can make us feel like our feelings are just being regurgitated right out of our body, and it's right there. But it's powerful. Our intuitive insights will be heightened during this time. We will be absorbing energy. Listen to your gut. It'll be so important for you because Scorpio is a highly intuitive sign. So you would have had feelings about what you need to let go of, what toxicity, what is unhealthy, what relationships are manipulative, dark, and keeping you in the dark. Scorpio is the dark. A full moon is here to shed some lunar eclipse, illuminate you and show you the light through the darkness to your own empowerment. And yes, it will be challenging as we close chapters and as we close the book on a cycle that we've been in, and we might be having to work with the story over the next 6 months. But we can do it because Scorpio is the power. Scorpio is the power that no matter what we feel is holding us back emotionally due to trauma, past trauma can come up and be triggered during this time. This will be a time, lies, manipulations where other people maybe in your past have deceived you, now you're experiencing it with someone too. All of these things are being purged out of you so that you can learn to trust your intuition. Use that as your guiding force and connect to the reasons why you merge with people and situations. Why do you join those forces within your life? This is a time of empowerment and questioning yourself about those things. And through questioning yourself, you will come to the deepest realizations about your empowerment and what needs to change. And that's why our psychology, our deepest psychology, goes through the most change during a Scorpio full moon, and definitely a full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, because it's where we become and have these aha epiphanies and we move in a new direction. Thank you so much for watching. Do like and subscribe and comment down below how you are experiencing this full moon lunar eclipse.